Hi, how to deal with a criminal record and or poor credit in an interview process. There are more and more companies that are asking recruiters and asking potential employees to submit to a criminal background check and a credit check. And it's not just the banks asking that. Many companies are asking that. So what do you do if you found yourself in a position where one or both of these stains are in your background? So the first thing you should start working on is a pardon. Now, it depends on what it's for. I'm not a lawyer, but you should consult someone to see if you can get a pardon for that. You still will probably need to disclose it, but at least it's something that you're working on to clean up the record. The second thing you should find out what is the entire process. So if you're working with a recruiter, find out if there will be a criminal background check, a credit check. If you're with an employer directly, you can ask the question about what the process is. And then the other thing you can decide for yourself if you want to drop out because you don't want to disclose this information. Now, the other thing you can do is come clean and disclose the information. There are two things that could happen. Worst case scenario, they say, thank you very much, but we're not interested. You will have saved yourself some time in going through the entire process and then getting to the end and then finding out that they're not interested in you because of your criminal background or poor credit. Or the opposite could happen and they ask you, can you give us some details? You give them the details and they decide, I can live with that. And in this case, you go through the entire process. At least when you don't get the job, it'll be based on merit and not based on the poor credit or criminal background. I recently had someone disclose in the interview process and ended up getting the job because he came clean from the beginning. Now, some people are tempted to hide it and not talk about it, but here's the thing. If it does get discovered after the fact, then not only will you have a criminal background or a tainted credit record, but they'll also be wondering, what else have you hidden from us? It just leaves the door open to more doubt in consideration to your candidacy. So I've always advocated being transparent and upfront because when you lie, you have to have a great memory. And it's very, very stressful. You might get away with it once, but then that will follow you in your job. And maybe when it's time to get a promotion, it comes out. And then because the original lie followed you, it's terms for dismissal. So who needs that stress? My advice is come clean, find out from the beginning what's the process, and decide whether you want to put your name in the hat or not. I'm Dawn Williams from Sirius Personnel. I can be reached on LinkedIn and on Twitter. Happy selling.